Have you ever wondered if you have low testosterone? Or do you know someone who might be suffering from it without even knowing? Get ready to uncover the shocking truth behind this silent danger that affects millions of men worldwide. Did you know that up to 25% of men undergoing testosterone therapy might never have been properly diagnosed? And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's unravel the secrets behind the often ignored symptoms and the diagnostic failures that could be impacting your health or someone close to you. Don't miss this crucial revelation that could change lives. Low testosterone is finally being revealed in a comprehensive and enlightening manner. Prepare to understand the alarming reality of this condition that affects millions of men globally. The shocking truth behind the epidemic of low testosterone is simple yet disturbing. Many men might be suffering from this condition without even knowing it. As mentioned, studies estimate that up to 25% of men undergoing testosterone replacement therapy never had an accurate initial test to check their hormone levels. This means that millions of men could be living with the debilitating symptoms of low testosterone without a proper diagnosis. The symptoms of low testosterone are varied and can include chronic fatigue, loss of muscle mass, weight gain, depression, irritability, decreased libido, and cognitive difficulties. These symptoms not only affect the quality of life, but can also have profound long-term impacts on physical and mental health. Moreover, there is a worrying lack of awareness about the symptoms and diagnostic methods, contributing to this silent danger. Many men do not seek medical help because they are unaware that the symptoms they are experiencing might be related to low testosterone. Others might receive inaccurate diagnoses due to inadequate hormonal tests or misinterpretations of the results. The problem is further compounded by the absence of standardized diagnostic protocols and the variation in what is considered normal testosterone levels, which can differ based on age, overall health, and other individual factors. This results in many men being misdiagnosed or undiagnosed, perpetuating the cycle of suffering and inadequate treatment. To address this urgent issue, it is important to increase awareness about low testosterone among men of all ages. Educational campaigns emphasizing the importance of accurate hormonal tests and regular medical consultations can help identify and treat this condition before it causes significant harm. Additionally, doctors and healthcare professionals should be trained to recognize the signs and symptoms of low testosterone and adopt more rigorous and standardized diagnostic approaches. This includes conducting comprehensive hormonal tests and considering individual factors when interpreting the results. Low testosterone is a condition that can bring a host of challenges to men, affecting both physical and emotional health. It's important to delve deeper into the problems that arise due to this condition and understand why it is essential to address these symptoms effectively. Chronic fatigue, the invisible enemy. One of the most common symptoms of low testosterone is chronic fatigue. Men with low testosterone levels often report feeling exhausted even after a full night's sleep. This fatigue is not just common tiredness, it is a profound exhaustion that makes it difficult to carry out daily activities. Imagine trying to fulfill your professional and personal responsibilities while constantly feeling drained. This lack of energy not only decreases productivity, but also affects motivation and enjoyment in activities that were once fulfilling. Depression and anxiety, the emotional weight. Low testosterone is also strongly linked to depression and anxiety. Men with this condition often report persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a loss of interest in activities they once enjoyed. Additionally, anxiety can manifest in various forms, from constant worry to panic attacks. Mental health is crucial to overall well-being, and when testosterone is low, the emotional impact can be devastating. Depression not only diminishes quality of life, but can also lead to relationship problems and poor work performance. Decreased libido, a silent impact on relationships. Another significant challenge is the decrease in libido. Testosterone is a vital hormone for male sexual function, and when levels are low, sexual desire can drop dramatically. This affects not only personal satisfaction, but can also create tension and frustration in intimate relationships. The lack of sexual desire can lead to problems with intimacy and emotional connection with a partner, resulting in a vicious cycle of distancing and dissatisfaction. Loss of muscle mass and increased body fat. Physically, low testosterone can result in loss of muscle mass and increased body fat. Testosterone is crucial for maintaining and developing muscles. When levels drop, muscles can atrophy, leading to decreased physical strength. At the same time, body fat, especially around the abdomen, can increase. This imbalance not only affects physical appearance, but can also lead to a range of health problems such as cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Cognitive difficulties. Low testosterone can also impact cognitive function. Many men report difficulties with concentration, memory problems, and slower thinking. These cognitive difficulties can interfere with professional performance and daily activities, leading to frustration and a sense of incapacity. Testosterone, often associated solely with libido and physical strength, plays a very important role in male brain function. When its levels drop, the consequences go far beyond what is imagined, profoundly affecting cognition and quality of life. Low testosterone can trigger a series of cognitive challenges that many men face in silence. Imagine trying to think through a dense fog. This is how many men describe their experience. The mental clarity they once had gives way to a state of confusion and slow thinking. Forgetting names, appointments, or where they left their keys becomes more frequent. These memory lapses, once rare, become a constant source of worry and embarrassment. Tasks that were once performed easily now require a Herculean effort to focus. Staying concentrated in long meetings or on complex projects becomes a real challenge. Mental agility decreases, making the assimilation of new information and decision-making slower and more laborious processes. The ability to think outside the box and generate innovative ideas can be significantly affected, especially impacting those in creative careers. These cognitive difficulties do not remain confined to the mind. They manifest in daily life, causing decline in professional performance, missed deadlines, more frequent errors, and decreased productivity can lead to negative evaluations and even threaten job stability. Social isolation, difficulty keeping up with conversations or remembering important details can lead to distancing from friends and family. Loss of self-esteem, the feeling of not being as competent as before can deeply shake confidence and self-esteem. Sleep problems, an underestimated symptom of low testosterone. Low testosterone can cause a series of sleep problems, significantly impacting men's quality of life. Insomnia is a common problem among men with low testosterone. They often report difficulties falling asleep, staying asleep throughout the night, or waking up very early and being unable to go back to sleep. Insomnia not only causes daytime tiredness and fatigue, but also affects concentration, memory, and mood. The lack of restorative sleep can exacerbate other symptoms of low testosterone, such as chronic fatigue and depression, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break. Sleep apnea is another condition frequently associated with low testosterone. Characterized by temporary interruptions in breathing during sleep, sleep apnea can result in multiple nighttime awakenings and poor quality sleep. Men with low testosterone may be more susceptible to sleep apnea due to weight gain and the accumulation of body fat, especially around the neck, which can obstruct the airways. Untreated sleep apnea can lead to serious health problems such as hypertension, heart disease, and diabetes. Even if men with low testosterone manage to sleep for an adequate period, the quality of sleep can be compromised. Many report light and non-restorative sleep, meaning they do not enter the deep phases of sleep necessary for physical and mental recovery. Poor quality sleep can result in a constant feeling of tiredness, difficulty concentrating, and irritability during the day. Additionally, inadequate sleep can exacerbate anxiety and depression, which are already common symptoms of low testosterone. Sleep deprivation, caused by insomnia, sleep apnea, or poor quality sleep, has devastating effects on the body and mind. Lack of adequate sleep can weaken the immune system, increase the risk of chronic diseases such as obesity and type 2 diabetes, and negatively impact mental health. Sleep deprivation can also impair cognitive function, reducing the ability to make decisions, solve problems, and process information. The relationship between low testosterone and sleep problems is bidirectional. Not only can low testosterone cause sleep problems, But inadequate sleep can also negatively affect testosterone levels. Studies show that sleep deprivation can reduce testosterone levels in healthy men, exacerbating the symptoms of low testosterone and creating a difficult-to-break cycle. Testosterone, often called the male hormone, is a fascinating substance in male biology. But what exactly is testosterone, and how does our body produce it? There are several chemical processes that shape the essence of masculinity. What is testosterone? Testosterone is a steroid hormone belonging to the androgen group. Its chemical formula is a complex molecule that has the power to profoundly influence the development and functioning of the male body. Its main functions are development of the male body. Testosterone can be called the architect of masculinity, shaping both the physical structure and the behavioral characteristics that define male masculinity. Around the 7th week of gestation, testosterone begins to be produced in males. This is a critical moment that determines the development of male organs. After birth, testosterone levels drop dramatically and remain low during childhood, a period of relative hormonal dormancy. Recent research suggests there are small peaks of testosterone during childhood that may subtly influence behavior and brain development. Around the ages of 10 to 12, the hypothalamus starts releasing pulses that initiate a significant increase in testosterone production. One of the first visible signs of puberty is the growth of male organs. Testosterone stimulates the growth of body, facial, and pubic hair. The larynx grows and the vocal cords thicken, resulting in the characteristic deepening of the voice. Testosterone promotes muscle development, leading to broader shoulders and a more robust body structure. It stimulates the growth of long bones and the closure of growth plates, determining final height. Testosterone continues to maintain the secondary male characteristics developed during puberty. It regulates libido and erectile function, which is essential for the continuous production of sperm. Testosterone is a key factor in regulating the desire for women, and elevated testosterone levels have been associated with more assertive behaviors, which can influence the propensity to take risks in both social and financial contexts. Testosterone and muscle mass. Testosterone is an essential hormone that works in the growth and maintenance of muscle mass. This anabolic hormone is responsible for various functions in the body, including protein synthesis, muscle recovery, and strength development. Protein synthesis is the process by which the body produces new proteins from amino acids, and testosterone plays a central role in this mechanism. Testosterone stimulates the production of muscle proteins, increasing the rate of protein synthesis and consequently promoting muscle growth. This process is essential for the repair and growth of muscle tissues after exercise, especially resistance training like weightlifting. Adequate levels of testosterone are fundamental for increasing muscle mass. The hormone acts on muscle cells by binding to androgen receptors, which leads to the activation of specific genes that promote muscle growth. Men with normal testosterone levels find it easier to gain and maintain muscle mass compared to those with low levels. This is particularly important for athletes and individuals looking to improve their body composition and physical performance. In addition to promoting muscle growth, testosterone also helps reduce body fat. The hormone influences metabolism by increasing the basal metabolic rate and fat oxidation. Men with higher testosterone levels tend to have a lower body fat percentage and greater lean muscle mass. This not only improves body aesthetics, but also reduces the risk of obesity and related diseases such as type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. Testosterone is responsible for muscle recovery after exercise. The hormone helps repair damage to muscle fibers caused by resistance training, accelerating the recovery process. This allows muscles to recover more quickly and become stronger and larger. Efficient recovery is essential to avoid overtraining and ensure that muscles are ready for subsequent workouts. Testosterone is directly linked to increased muscle strength and physical performance. Studies show that men with higher testosterone levels have greater muscle strength and endurance. The hormone improves muscle fiber activation and energy production during exercise, enabling individuals to train with higher intensity and for longer periods. As men age, testosterone levels tend to decline, which can lead to muscle mass loss. Maintaining adequate testosterone levels is important for preserving muscle mass and strength as one ages. In the intricate universe of the human body, testosterone production is a masterpiece of synchronization and chemistry, a true hormonal symphony that begins in the brain and culminates in the testes. It all starts in the hypothalamus, the conductor of the endocrine system, situated deep within the brain. This small but powerful director sets the initial tone, releasing gonadotropin-releasing hormone, GnRH, which quickly travels to the pituitary gland, like an urgent message passed from one musician to another. Stimulated by this signal, the pituitary gland comes into play, responding with its own hormonal duet, luteinizing hormone, LH, and follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH. These two hormonal messengers leave the pituitary gland and enter the bloodstream, each with its specific mission. LH, in particular, assumes the role of protagonist in this story. Traveling through the bloodstream, it reaches the testes, where it finds its destination, the Leydig cells. The binding of LH to receptors on these cells is like a key turning in the ignition, starting the engine of testosterone production. Leydig cells, the true stars of this biochemical spectacle, respond to LH's call with enthusiasm. Located in the testes, these cells are the specialized factories where the magic truly happens. When stimulated, they initiate a complex series of chemical reactions, a molecular dance of impressive precision. At this point, an unexpected actor enters the scene: cholesterol. Often viewed as a villain in cardiovascular health, here it assumes the role of an indispensable hero. Cholesterol is the starting point, the precursor from which testosterone will be created. Inside Leydig cells, cholesterol embarks on a transformative journey, passing through a series of intermediate stages. First, it is converted into pregnenolone, which in turn transforms into progesterone. This is then converted into androstenedione, and finally, androstenedione is transformed into the long-awaited testosterone. Meanwhile, FSH, the other hormone released by the pituitary gland, does not remain idle. It plays a significant supportive role, working in tandem with the newly produced testosterone to stimulate sperm production in the seminiferous tubules, thereby ensuring that male reproductive function is complete. This entire process is finely regulated by a sophisticated negative feedback system. It's as if the body has an internal thermostat for testosterone. When the levels of this hormone reach an adequate threshold, signals are sent back to the hypothalamus and pituitary gland to reduce production. This self-regulation mechanism ensures that the body maintains a delicate and precise hormonal balance. Thus, from the brain to the testes, we see a cascade of perfectly orchestrated events, each step depending on the previous one and influencing the next. It is a remarkable demonstration of the complexity and efficiency of the human body, where tiny molecules work in harmony to produce one of the most influential hormones in male biology. This hormonal symphony, constantly playing in the background, is fundamental to male health, development, and reproductive function, a testament to the wonder that is the human body. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.